Hello, it's me again. Doing some more readings. The spirit keeps pushing me to do, and I will continue to do that, I guess. I enjoy them. I hope someone gets something out of them as well. And I've already shuffled and asked for guidance from your guides and my guides, and let's see what spirit has to say. We're going to do past, present, future, then we're going to clarify, then we're going to do some advice at the end, okay? Oh, Five of Pentacles right out the gate, huh? Oh. Page of Swords. Two of Swords again, huh? Oh, from the last reading. Okay, someone's feeling left out in the cold here. Page of Swords. Something is said, there's a conversation about it, maybe a sharp conversation, and then confusion. Not seeing a way forward. This is a card of being left out in the cold, or someone's done you wrong, or someone didn't help you when you needed help, or something like that. And so this kind of tells me you may have said something to someone, and maybe it was kind of harsh. There was a conversation about being left out or being mistreated, and then there was confusion. This is like, which way do I go now? What do I do now? She's got her blindfolds on, right? It's like, I don't see which way to go forward. Let's see what the next cards say. Oh, that one really flipped. Yep. That makes sense. The Hermit. Oh, two went flying. Shoot. Uh-oh. Where'd it go? Oh, like way over there. Oy. Again? Didn't I see this in another... I thought I saw this in another reading. This like two together like that. There was two of them together with the Three of Swords behind. Anyway. Yeah. Yep. So this is like a card of reciprocity. Again, saying things might not have been fair, or they mistreated you, or you gave more than you received, or something like that. You put in energy and didn't get it back, and they just kind of left you out, or maybe you said that to them. And the Hermit is going within. So this may have caused a lot of introspection on your part, or maybe them too, I don't know. And then an apology for breaking your heart. This is heartbreak, heartache, and apology. Maybe you went within and apologized? No, because they broke your heart, right? The Hermit. Yeah, I don't know. So you're thinking about it, or someone's thinking, you're both really thinking about that. This means going within and focusing, and so you both might be really thinking about it, with that conversation. And then they come and apologize. Okay, maybe they recently have, or they're going to. Maybe you just didn't see that coming, or you didn't see how they would, I don't know, how that would move forward. I don't know, let's keep going. Okay, there's that Queen of Swords again. She was in the last reading in the future as well. So you might have to say some things. Oh, and King? Holy shit. Wow. You're strong in your truth, I know that. Oh, and then 5, huh? Interesting. Okay, I'm gonna have to look at this here. I don't know exactly. We'll look back at that, but... let's make sure they're all on here for you. Okay, let's see here. Queen and King of Swords, really? Is there someone here healing with you? Do you have a partner that you're both kind of going through the same thing, or? I mean, if there was Page of Swords back here where truth was told, Queen and King of Swords are still holding their swords like very strongly. You haven't changed your mind about whatever you said. You're very strong in it. And it's it might be causing someone else some issues here. Or maybe, I don't know. I don't see why your truth would cause you issues. But it could be causing issues to the people that you are telling, right? Look at this. 2, 3, 5. 2 and 3 is 5. Spirit's been pointing that out to me lately, so I want to start paying attention to that. I'm not exactly completely clear on how to do that, but could it be that this indecision and this heartbreak created some pain? Or you might have hurt someone with it. They're feeling hurt. Maybe they're waiting for you to apologize. That could be too. Maybe you're both waiting for the other to apologize. The Hermit, though, it's the only major arcana on the board, the Hermit. The Hermit's very, introspective, right? And that's right in the middle of everything. I've definitely been introspective. And I wonder if what I said made them introspective too, right? About reciprocity, about what you said might be is true, right? You know it's true. I don't know what. Maybe this means they're coming around to the truth of it as well. The more they think about what you said, that makes sense, right? Maybe they're finally coming around to your truth, although they resisted it at first, right? It wasn't clear to them, or they didn't get it. And then the more they think about what you said, right? Which I think it was like, you treated me bad, you didn't give back what I gave you, or something like that. Something was unfair in our relationship or a situation. And you told them. And it caused a ruckus, confusion. It may have confused them because they didn't quite get what you were saying, or might have confused you because you thought they would get it. It would be clear to them, and it wasn't, right? And then you both went within and really thought about it, are thinking about that this is present. But you could be anywhere on this timeline, but then an apology, then they come and apologize. Or you're both waiting for the other to apologize, maybe, because there's still some kind of pain here. What did I say? Yeah, maybe they're coming along, but what is this? Why pain then? If you're both coming onto the same page, still the truth hurts, right? Even though they're admitting your truth, doesn't make it easy, right? Because they have some apologizing to do, or something like that. We'll get clarity here. I know it always comes together at the end. Now this is look at just what it shows, sleepless nights, being upset. Maybe you don't see how upset they are. The Chariot, though, and the Queen of Cups. The Chariot, maybe they're upset that you left. The Chariot's a victorious movement forward. Queen of Cups, Magician. I mean, you're just moving on. And maybe that's really bothering them, and you don't see that because they're not around, right? Or you haven't talked or something. Maybe you don't see how upset they are. Or how much this is holding you back, maybe, too, being stuck on it. That could be, too. Okay, let's get the second layer. This will clear things up for us a little bit. Oh, okay, hello. 6 of Wands. 6, huh? Hanged Man. On the Hermit. I like that. A whole new way of looking at things. Queen of Swords again, dude. Really? You really... Oh, and the Hermit. What? Wow, that's interesting. Let me look at this for a sec. Huh. The Hermit and the Hermit. That doubles up this meaning. 6. This is another this is a victory card. Huh. Interesting. Oh God, sorry, I got an itch. Ow. Victory. I mean, I think you felt victorious in this conversation, or whatever you had to say. You said what you needed to say, and you knew it would flip them around. You knew it would fuck with them because they had no clue that you felt that way. I don't know why I said that, but the Queen of Swords, Queen of Truth. I mean, you're still sitting in your truth. When you said that, you knew exactly what you were saying, and you know it was true for you, and you were just ready to look at, you knew you had gone within already, right? You are the hermit, right? You live a hermit life. I feel like you're always going within. I don't know why I said that, but double Queen of Swords, I mean, and then double hermit, come on. And then this apology for a broken heart. I just feel like you knew you were right. What you said. Yeah, you're on your head because you're seeing things in a whole new way. And this is what you explain. You're like, look, I can see now that you really did some bullshit to me. And it wasn't good. It wasn't fair. And this is not something you just threw out there. You've been thinking about it a lot. You knew exactly what you were saying, and you knew you were right. And I mean, the only thing confusing would be their response, right? Maybe. I mean, this shows them apologizing. In my story, I haven't been apologized to. But I still know what I did was right. Whether they apologize or not, I'm still moving on. There's no moving on cards yet, is there? Usually there is a bunch. This is mostly about the truth and how solid you are in your truth, which is double hermit, double Queen of Swords, which is being very solid in your truth because you've gone inward a lot. And so I feel like you know a lot. And didn't I say this might be them coming on board with you, but there's still pain here? Maybe because they haven't apologized, or maybe because they want you to apologize, and maybe they're coming around to the fact that you were right. Ooh. Okay, let's get some more on the bottom here. Oh, hello. 10 of Pentacles. Huh. Yeah, you know you're right. Oh, Magician. Hello. I love it. Oh, King of Wands. Well, they're just flipping. Oh, this one wanted to fly too. 4 of Cups, and then the Hierophant underneath. Page of Wands, Temperance. Your knowing is deep. Okay. Deep knowing, deep healing. I don't know if you know that or not, or they might not know that. I feel like you probably know it, but we'll look at that again in a minute. So now I remember what I said. King, huh? Interesting, huh? The Magician with the Hangman and the Hermit is like, you went within, you learned a whole new way of thinking or seeing things, and then you start manifesting. You're manifesting your bounty here. You're right. You're winning. You know you're right. And then out of these painful situations that were not fair, you're building your bounty. Now that you have a new way of looking at things, you have a new way of manifesting in your truth, right? King of Wands, huh? Now, usually we've been King of Wands, or you've been King of Wands. But, let me think about this for a second. I don't know. I kind of feel like this is you on this side and this is kind of them on this side a little bit. Like King of Wands, King of Swords. King of Wands is very like confident. He's feeling himself. He can be cocky, you know, confidence. So this learning, I mean, they're both kings, so it's like, yeah, they're starting to see your side, but they're also I don't want to say stuck in their ways, but they think they're right too, I guess. They're they're normally really confident. And so maybe this was a truth that was hard to swallow, or the way you said it, or the conversation, like it was hard for them to swallow because they are so confident and they think they're doing everything right. And so this could be a little battle internally between knowing the truth, but feeling like you don't want to be wrong. But do you want to heal this relationship, right? If they come at you with an apology, you're going to be picky about it. You're going to be, and this might hurt them if you don't accept it or something, because you know so much. Like, you're so wise about it, what you need right now. God, there's not a lot of cups here, but that's what I'm feeling like with I don't know. You're solid in your truth and you're manifesting what you need. So they have to be like, humble themselves a little bit, I feel, if they want to be in your world, right? You're ready to hurt them if you need to. And you're going to be discerning no matter what, because you've learned so much. Do you realize how much you've learned? Maybe you don't. And healed. This, another conversation might show that to you, and how ready you are to walk away. And maybe you don't see that right now because you think it's going to go well. And then maybe it will, but if it doesn't, and they don't say what you need to hear, or they don't humble themselves to your truth and see that they did wrong and apologize for breaking your heart, you don't have to put up with it. But they are definitely king energy, right? They think they're big stuff. They have, they have their own throne to sit on, and maybe they don't like you knocking them off it. But, if they're going to treat you badly, I mean, what choice do you have, right? Let's get some advice here from my favorite deck, the Mystical Moments. Tarot of Mystical Moments. I can't even say it. The Hermit again. Do we get the Hermit in all three? Dude, that freaks me out when that happens. That happened in the last reading too. We got three the same. It was Ace of Wands though. There's 78 cards in each deck. Okay, I'm only using 4 of these. All right. That's kind of blow your mind. King of Cups. Okay, that's the first King of Cups, right? We got other kings. We got King of Swords, King of Wands. But not King of Cups, huh? Could I have, what comes after the King of Cups, please? What comes after the King of Cups for advice? Oh, the Sun. Everything's going to come out. Oh, that was 2 in the last. 10 of Pentacles again. And the 4 of Swords. All right. Huh, okay. And 4 of Wands underneath. Oh, we don't have that one yet. Oh my gosh. Wow. This shakeup is good for you. You may not see that. You may think it's messing with your stability, but it's taking you to your throne and your new beginning, like big time. Okay, the Hermit. This is blowing my mind, dude. All 3 decks, the Hermit. I love this Hermit card too, the Mermaid. Okay, let me just put these on. I spread them out and then see where they land. These are kind of bigger, but. It's a beautiful Sun card. Okay. So the Hermit again, going within. And I said this was like, you knew you were right. You knew you were right in what you said because of all the inner work you've done, right? You know that. King of Cups has kind of lately been like this card of apology, or let me look at this. Did I say apology? I meant forgiveness. Hanged Man, Queen of Swords, and the Hermit again. Let me see. I feel like you can see right through them. This person might have always been played as the King of Cups. You may have always seen them as the King of Cups, as being heart-based, forgiving, caring, supportive, compassionate, all those kind of things. But now you see them different. Look, you're under... Hangman sees things differently now. You went within about this situation and how they were treating you, and you realized they weren't who you thought they were. Maybe they weren't this King of Cups that you thought they were, or they weren't acting like it, right? They didn't act caring when you talked to them or whatever. They didn't like what you had to say, right? And you see them differently. Like here, right? We said this is them, right? King of Wands, King of Swords. That's not caring. That's just agreeing. Basically, the Sun, the King of Cups, like, cares, right? I mean, the King of Wands could be caring, but the King of Cups really is the caring one, right? King of Swords is truth. King of Wands is like fiery and confident, but neither one of them is in their heart space. Okay, and I feel like you thought this person was, and when you talked to them about this, they weren't, and that showed you something of who they were, like big time. You really saw them for who they were. You saw through them. And then here we have Ten of Pentacles again. I like this one though. Look at him. He's such a dandy. He's got his little family in his house and he's doing great, right? Four of Swords is laying low. 4-4, huh? And then 4 again here with stability. This was being discerning. Even if it hurts them, you have to be discerning, right? Ten of Pentacles, 4 of Swords. I think you know the way forward here to your best outcome, your bounty, or your Ten of Pentacles is just like getting there, winning, getting to the end, getting what you wanted, having, it's raining money in this one, right? So with all these 4s and stuff, it's like going through all this is getting you to your desired outcome, your bounty. 4 of Swords is like laying low, healing, right? Maybe from some of this other stuff. It's like, all this stuff is taking you where you need to go, even though you have to heal around it, or it's not easy, it's a little painful or tricky. But you've seen, the Sun outweighs all these, right? The Sun, you've seen what you've seen, you know what you know, right? Swords all over the place, you know what you know. And they can't really talk you out of it, right? So what's the advice here? Keep going within. I mean, the Hermit's all over the place. Keep looking within for your own knowledge, right? For your own wisdom. Don't be afraid to call out, people who've done you wrong if you need to do that. And see how they react. They should react in a caring way, right? They don't want to hurt you, right? If they don't want to hurt you. But if they don't, or if they react some kind of way, then you see what you need to see, right? She's so pretty. This is like one of my favorite Sun cards. Look how pretty. She's like, I see you, man. I see the hell out of you. It's almost blinding because I can see who you are, really. It's all coming out. and continue to heal and work through this, even if it hurts people, because it's taking you where you need to go. Your healing is the most important. I'm sorry, it is. If people hurt you before, like worrying about their feelings at this point is kind of silly. Like maybe you didn't notice or you didn't realize they were hurting you or something, and maybe they didn't mean to, but that doesn't make it any better, right? You still have to, I don't know, work through it. Say what you need to say. If you need to say something, clear it up, whatever is going to make you feel better. Like, I don't know, their feelings are not super important. They weren't too worried about yours, were they? Whatever they did, it seems like they weren't too worried about yours. And under what we might not see, stability, home, the tower, shaken up to be your value. You know your value, you know you're starting over. And that these towers are causing you might not see that these towers are increasing your stability. As you have these shakeups with people, it's actually improving your stability. Rather, it feels unstable in the moment, but you're really clearing up old energy that was wrong for a long time, maybe. You got to do what you got to do to manifest what you want and move on. I think you know that part. Keep your eyes open. Really look at how they respond to you when you speak your truth or when you call them out. I mean, it's going to tell you a lot. All right, that's all I've got for you today. Thank you for lending your energy, and I will see you in the next one.